Don't move to Las Cruces until you watch this. Las Cruces is a really great place to live, but let's be real, it's not for everyone. I've had people move here and absolutely love it, and also seen people realize pretty quickly it just wasn't the right fit. So instead of just talking about the good, I also want to walk you through 3 real things that might make you think twice about moving to Las Cruces. Hi, my name is Cristal Garcia. I sell real estate, and I'm the owner of I'm Cristal here in Las Cruces, New Mexico, and I help people relocate here pretty often, so I get both sides of it. What people love and what catches them off guard. So let's start with something that people don't always think about, and that's allergies. Living in the desert is very different. We've got dust, we've got wind, and certain times of the year where it can get pretty intense, especially in the spring. But it's not just the dust, it's also the type of vegetation we have out here. You've got things like mesquite trees, you've got junipers, we've got desert grasses, we've got pecan trees, and yes, even tumbleweeds. All those can release pollen that people aren't used to. And if you're coming from a different environment, and I've had customers move here and they're like, why am I suddenly dealing with allergies that I've never had before? And a lot of it comes down to just being exposed to just a completely different type of plant life here. So here's how people make it work. A lot of people adjust over time. That's really how they do it. Things like air purifiers, keeping the windows closed during windy days, staying on top of their allergy meds, and just even giving your body time to adapt can make a really big difference. The upside to this is some people actually end up preferring the dry climate once they adjust here. It's less humidity, fewer mold issues, and for some, it just feels cleaner once everything settles, of course, but a big difference to feeling sticky and sweaty like you would feel in a humid climate. Next, the weather. And yes, everyone says it's dry heat, which is very true, but it's still hot. It's just still hot. This is the Southwest. June and early July are usually the hottest months here, and we're just constantly seeing temperatures in the upper 90s to around 105 degrees. Now, to give you some perspective, we're definitely hot, but we're not the hottest place in the country. Cities like Phoenix will regularly hit 105 to even the 120s, and very similar in Las Vegas with a range of 100 to 120 degrees. And parts of Texas like Dallas or Houston are usually in the mid to upper 90s, but with humidity. So it just feels even heavier there. So Las Cruces, it's kind of in the middle grounds. It's hot, no question about that, but without humidity. And not quite as extreme as some of those other bigger desert cities. And then something else people don't always expect. Springtime here can be pretty windy, especially for rural areas. So you've got allergy season already happening, and then the wind kind of adds to it, moving dust around, kicking things up. And you definitely notice it. I mean, it's the Southwest. What do you expect? A little wind and dust? Rolling tumbleweeds, yes, just like the movies, that's what we got. It just comes with the territory. With that being said, if you're someone who loves or wants mild weather year-round, or want to be outside in the middle of the day all summer, this might be something that takes some getting used to. So how do people make it work? Well, a lot of locals just adjust the routine. Early mornings and evenings are going to be your best friend really in the summer. Staying indoors during peak heat becomes normal. Windy season, it's things like keeping windows closed, planning around windier days, and just knowing it's seasonal. It's not all year. And then once you get into the monsoon season, which is usually around July into August, those afternoon rainstorms can roll in and actually drop the temperatures about 10 to even 20 degrees sometimes, which feels amazing. Here's the upside to that, though, something a lot of people really appreciate, and we don't deal with a lot of our major disasters here. You're not going to worry about hurricanes or tornadoes or just major earthquakes like you would in other parts of the country. So while we have heat and wind, for a lot of people, that trade-off is completely worth it. And overall, you're getting a ton of sun year-round. Good for that vitamin D. And if you don't like gloomy weather or long winters, this can actually be a huge plus. And the third one, the overall size and feel of Las Cruces. Now, Las Cruces is not a big city. It's more of a small, medium-sized town that comes with trade-offs. You're not going to find huge shopping districts or endless entertainment, or you're not going to find everything centralized in one place like you would in major metros. If you're someone who needs constant activity, nightlife, or a ton of options, you might feel limited here, especially if you're coming here from a big metro city. A lot of people create their own lifestyles here. They find their favorite local spots. They get involved in the community. They take trips to nearby cities. When they want more variety, they just go find it. The upside here is a lot of people end up loving Las Cruces. It's just quieter, more personal, and more connected. You start recognizing people, like I said, supporting local businesses, and it just feels a lot less chaotic and a lot less hectic here. For me, personally, I run into people I know all the time. And yes, I'm in real estate, but that's actually pretty normal here. It's not weird. It's just friendly. So again, Las Cruces isn't perfect. No place is, I would say. But for the right person, these cons don't feel like cons at all. They actually become the reason why people want to live here in Las Cruces. It really just comes down to what kind of environment you're looking for. If you're thinking about moving here and want a real honest breakdown, feel free to reach out. I am always happy to help figure out if it's the right fit for you. If this video helped you, give me a like and subscribe for more content on living in Las Cruces. And if you haven't already, check out my video on why so many people are moving to Las Cruces and how it might be a good fit for you so you can see both sides and make the best decision. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.